With only 4 kits released so far, the high-grade Build Divers line has proven to be a mixed bag. But I'm glad to say that Rommel's Grimoire Red Beret is definitely on the positive end of that spectrum. Not without its flaws, it has extremely limited knee and elbow articulation due to the high-grade Grimoire it's based on. But it makes up for that in spades in character. A high-contrast militaristic design, combining an impressive matte dark green with semi-gloss light green, grey and red. All finished off with metallic stickers and some of the most striking eyes I've ever seen on a high grade. Damn thing is cute as hell and has some really fun accessories to boot. Let's check them out. Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another Gunpla review, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this, and of course it's the high-grade Build Divers Grimoire Red Beret, and all I can say is this is looking pretty cool so far, so let's dive right in. Of course, once again, this review would not be possible if it wasn't for those awesome people over at Hobbylink Japan, so if you're thinking of getting one of these yourself, feel free to use that link down there in the description, and much appreciated. Now here we go. So there's what the Grimoire Red Beret will look like out of the box, snapped together with a bit of panel lining and the stickers. All in all, I have to say, from the front, back, sides, everywhere, this thing looks pretty damn good. The only thing you could really fault it on, color accuracy wise, would be the stickers, but I feel that's a bit of a stretch. Definitely not bad enough to be a con, so this, aesthetically, is all pros. And the first pro is... yeah, that matte green looks fantastic. The red, the light green, and the grey all has a bit of your standard glossy-ish plastic finish, but the darker green is all in matte, which looks so nice in person. All in all, the textures on this are quite varied. Like I mentioned, we've got that gloss, we've got the metallic stickers, and we've got those clear parts. Which leads me to what is a massive pro for me. Pro number 2? Those eyes are absolutely fantastic. What they've managed to achieve here with just some foil stickers with clear parts on top mounted into the head, it just looks so good. This thing is so damn cute. The subtle greens and greys contrasted by that really bright vivid red looks so good. I mean, that red is entirely eye-catching. It looks great on the box, it looks great in the anime, and they pulled it off perfectly on this high grade. Looking good. Finally, it's got some nice panel lining opportunities, mainly around the torso section there, which breaks up that ball section very nicely. But even the little recessed rivety looking parts, the detail on the head and the shoulder, all in all, it gives it a lot more presence than if that wasn't there. It looks nice, really nice. This thing, beautiful high grade. And as for a size comparison, there it is beside the high-grade H2 Magnum, the high-grade 00 Diver, and the high-grade Cheddar Cheese Master. So as you can see, the Grimoire is a little bit stubby and a little bit thick. So moving on to the articulation and off with the Mini Morris sack on the back. And all I can say is the articulation definitely isn't this guy's strongest suit. Both the knees and the elbows cannot go beyond 90 degrees. That's it, 90 degrees and no more. Of course, this is because the original kit it's based on, a kit from an anime so unpopular, and a mobile suit so vague, that even the Gundam wiki couldn't have been arsed with it. However, you can't really hold it against this little guy, as never once in the anime do they give you a false impression that it can do any more than what it can do, so you can hand it to Bandai at least for that. Besides those joints, it could be a lot worse. We've got side to side at the head, as well as up and down, a barely there in and out at the shoulder. Shoulder armor can move separately to the arm can rotate all the way around, back and forward. Rotation, one hell of a wrist joint. I really like this. Not much of an ab crunch, forward and back. Pretty much the same side to side. It can rotate here at 2 points, up here, as well as down there. This joint is a little bit loose, which is annoying. That will have to be tightened. Front skirt up and down. It's pretty cool. These little thrusters here can rotate the full 360 degrees. Perfect splits. Kick up to the front. Whoa, blocked. Nothing at the butt flap, so that means not much to the back. Almost forgot the side skirts. They can go forward and back. A little bit blocked by this bit. Some up and down. At the ankle, we have up and down there. Full rotation, kind of. That thing popped off. A little bit up and down at this armor here. And a fairly decent side-to-side pivot. So although this kit fails with elbow and knee articulation, it does make up with a couple of things, which are... yes! How awesome is that? So we've got this little blade at the toe here that moves up and out from in here where it's tucked away. Another blade in here which tucks down in there. This can move up and down, grab. And that can all rotate at that point there. That's pretty cool. The only down point to this is this can be a little hard to fish out of there sometimes. But besides that, it's awesome. And the second awesome point is... Yeah, this thing has actual working wheels. I mean, seriously, how cool is that? When you spend a lot of your waking time building Gunpla model kits, you really start to appreciate the little things, and seriously, these wheels are epic. Got some Code Geass vibes going here. Moving on to the accessories, and here's the high-grade Grimoire Red Beret with everything that it comes with. First off, as for hands, it's standard, I guess, and that's just a pair of holding hands as well as one open palmed left hand. We also get a pretty basic shield in here, which is just one piece of plastic. Pretty nice panel lining opportunities on this, and it has an adapter for attaching it to the forearm. Next up is the assault rifle, and I have to admit, I love the idea of Mecha with assault weaponry. It looks absolutely awesome. It has this handle that can flip side to side, but the best part about this is it's got a bunch of stuff going on here. The grenade launcher section can be detached, pull off the barrel and you've got yourself a submachine gun, and pull out the stock and it's a pistol. But I will mention one con here. Yeah, they could have made that handle a little bit thicker, it keeps flopping to the side. Next, the Mini-More sack. Pop open his sack and we've got two Mini-Mores. So we've got a grand total of 3 plasma knives in here, and that's con number 2. These aren't color accurate, so they do look a little bit toyish and a little bit silly. As for the Mini-Mores, they are so cool, featuring the same cool transparent eyes with foil seal underneath combo. They've got little moving arms and legs, which is insanely cute. And in case you're wondering, as I was too, you can pop off their little bodies and use these as alternate heads to make yourself a Grimoire Red Beret, Blue Beret, and Green Beret. Also, these guys can hold the knives, which to me is hilarious. Flying little stabby drones. Brilliant. The knife can also be stored in this little segment back here, just like that. We also get some leftover parts in the box, which is another 2 white star stickers, another red shoulder armor section, as well as a bunch of parts like the feet, shoulders, shin armor, side skirt, front skirting section of the original mold of the original Grimoire. So that is it for the review. On the whole, this is a great little kit. Definitely not a perfect little kit, but it is great. It is absolutely solid. Sure, the articulation at some points could be a whole lot better, but you can pull off exactly what you saw on the show, and that's what counts. But by far, the best aspect about this kit is its looks. That matte green mixed with the other slightly glossy colors, and that high contrast of the red on the subtle greens. All in all, it just looks great. So once again, if you want one of your own, check out that link down there in the description. And as always, make sure to come back for more Gunpla reviews, and I'll see you next time.